You failed for turning this video into the blue screen, just like my fourth fight of Calamity. But it's sometimes different. Good thing Just Dance Dancer saves me from Dark Number Blocks 1OG827. Oh, and that one's also known as the Another 9 Times Dancer. And look here, this background's now light pink. And I'm quite disappointed. So now, that should be a 30th count. 10 more until my mode is bad. So, 30th action failed.
Ha! Now that I found you, it's time to die.
Not so fast, my nice clone. You do not have a chance to kill him. So, this is for you. Here is your 31st count.
Thanks for your help. You failed for trying to kill me for the 3rd time. Good thing Curacao saves me from his nice clone. So now, that should be a 31st count. 4 more until his background is light red.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm going to kill you for the 4th time. Ouch, no.
Good work, you two. You failed for trying to kill me for the 4th time. Good thing Tule's Bacon Girl and Tule's Noob saves me from a nice clone. So now, that should be a 32nd count. 3 more until this background is light red.
That's it! Now it's time to rule 63 at you.
You could hear the hoofbeats pound as they raced across the ground, and the clatter of the wheels as they spun round and round. And he galloped into Market Street, his badge upon his chest. His name was Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Now Ernie loved a widow, a lady known as Sue. She lived all alone in Lily Lane at number 22. They said she was too good for him. She was haughty, proud and chic. But Ernie got his cocoa there 3 times every week. They called him Ernie. And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. She said she'd like to bathe in milk. He said, all right, sweetheart. And when he'd finished work one night, he loaded up the cart. He said, you want it pasteurized, 'cause pasteurized is best. She says, Ernie, I'll be happy if it comes up to me chest. That tickled old Ernie. And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Now Ernie had a rival, an evil-looking man called Two-Ton Ted from Teddington, and he drove the baker's van. He tempted her with his treacle tarts and his tasty oatmeal bread, and when she seen the size of his hot meat pies, it very near turned her head. She nearly swooned at his macaroon, and he said, now if you treat me right, you'll have hot rolls every morning and crumpets every night. He knew once she sampled his layer cake, he'd have his wicked way, and all Ernie had to offer was a pint of milk a day. Poor Ernie! And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. One lunchtime, Ted saw Ernie's horse and cart outside her door. It drove him mad to find it was still there at 4:30. And as he leapt down from his van, off blood through his veins did course, and he went across to Ernie's cart, and he didn't half kick his horse, whose name was Trigger. And he pulled the fastest milk cart in the West. Now Ernie rushed out into the street, his gold top in his hand. He said, if you want to marry Susie, you fight for her like a man. Oh, why don't we play cards for her, he sneeringly replied. And just to make it interesting, we'll have a shilling on the side.
Oh, no!
Now Ernie dragged him from his van, and beneath the blazing sun, they stood there face to face, and Ted went for his bun. But Ernie was too quick, things didn't go the way Ted planned, and a strawberry-flavoured yoghurt sent it spinning from his hand. Now Susie ran between them and tried to keep them apart, and Ernie pushed her aside, and a rock cake caught him under his heart. And he looked up in pained surprise, and the concrete hardened crust of a stale pork pie caught him in the eye, and Ernie bit the dust. Poor Ernie! Ernie! And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Ernie was only 52. He didn't want to die. And now he's gone to make deliveries in that milk round in the sky, where the customers are angels and ferocious dogs are banned, and a milkman's life is full of fun in that fairy dairy land. But a woman's needs are manifold, and Sue, she married Ted. But strange things happened on their wedding night as they lay in their bed. Was that the trees a-rustling, or the hinges of the gate? Or Ernie's ghostly gold tops a-rattling in their crate? They won't forget Ernie. Ernie! And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West.
You can't make the Rule 63 out of me, because that was really disgusting. Good thing Benny Hill saves me from nice Pokemon Springjerry Roads 515. So now, that should be a 33rd count. 2 more until this background is light red.
That's it. I'm going to send you to Sudan.
Oh no, you don't, my copycat clone. How dare you try to send MMA-155 the spooky king to Sudan. That's it. I'm going to beat you up.
Uh-oh.
Here your 34th count.
Thank you. You failed for sending me to Sudan. You know that I can't go there. And the good thing is, doesn't know blocks 1 on gate 76 saves me from his copycat clone. So now, that should be a 34th count. 1 more until his background is light red.